So I've been recording for the last half an hour here, recording this game, and my OBS was not working properly. Go figure. Anyway, not a knock on the game. The game's working fine, but one of these things, look at this. So I haven't played this game in about a month, maybe longer, and they've added some new stuff to the game, including a, and I'll go show you this in a sec, but you now have to watch the humidity in the greenhouse. They do charge you money to run the water, but you can water your plants and keep them comfortable each day. But you have to watch the humidity level, which is great. I think it's really cool. We also have now this cool cow milking animation, so it's a little more realistic. You're not just touching the cow's butt and pressing E. We're actually milking. So I'm excited to see all the changes that have happened to this game. I tried to play pure farming and record it. I got so frustrated with the controls not working and with the game not working and with my tractor still being stuck 3 weeks later and they still haven't fixed it, that I just went over to here instead. I said, you know what? I'm going to play a game that I know I like. Because I like pure farming, and I don't like, I'm trying to like, I mean, I like Farm Expert. I'm trying to like pure farming, but it's not happening very well. The game has so many game-breaking bugs right now that I just can't handle it. I'd much rather play this game. So we have eggs. We should have a ton of eggs. We get them every morning. There's that. The chickens are gawking. Still, this game still has that, where only half of these get filled. The chickens must not like left side. They're all very conservative chickens. They only sit on the right side of the thing. So the cows are all set. The chickens are all set. One of the things I want to show you, we have this new menu now. Under the tab menu, you can look at the farm statistics. You can see here we own 5 fields. 5 fields. 2 need fertilizing. 2 are ready to harvest. Ready to harvest 2. Which ones? Whoa, I need to check that out. I've got one I know for sure I'm harvesting. Needs fertilizing 2. Wheat 2. So we're all wheat. This shows you over here the greenhouse statistics. Our humidity is perfect, and I'll show you that right now before we take off. Shows you your grain silo. We're 14% full there. Shows you how much seed you got. I mean, this is great. And then over here, so we're gonna. I don't know if they fixed this yet or not. I don't think it tells us how full it is. It's empty. Yeah. Hopefully they fixed that. They probably did, honestly. Keep your bales under the roof so they don't get wet and rot. Silo chute. Yep, that's all the same. But here's what I want to show you. So they've added into the greenhouse this device. And you can see here where you press the E to activate it. And it shuts off when you get comfortable. But it does cost money to run it. But you can see here as we get up from dry to comfort position, then it shuts off when it hits wet. So right now the humidity is perfect in here. Everybody's happy. And so we're good. Plants are going to grow. Well, she should have them the next day or two. They should be done. So, welcome aboard, Sturwold. I'm loving it. There's our cedar. All of our antique equipment. So what are we doing today? Well, first of all, they're telling us we have... So I need to look at the map because they're saying we own these fields, and I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Owned. You. Plowed and 100%. Plowed 100, 100. These are all 1, 2, 3. What is the other field that I own? I own this one and I own this one. I'm so confused right now. Oh! Weird. So I don't own these. I own this one too. So this field and this field are the 2 fields that I own right now. I don't know why I didn't buy these middle ones, but I own these 2 fields too. And I'm still working on harvesting them. So, okay. That makes sense. All right. So off we go. Finishing up the harvest. I got at least we got 2 more days of sun, it looks like, at least. So we're going to use that to our advantage. Try to get this straw done, because if it rains and you have the straw out, it'll rot. It'll disappear. So, and we're just going to, like we were doing before, we're just going to sell the bales to make some money. But yeah, it's pretty disappointed at, you know, you know, Real Farm was terrible. I'd say Pure Farming is not terrible, but it's got enough game-breaking crap that I just get frustrated with it and shut it off. And that's not good. So hopefully it'll get better, but right now I'm too frustrated to play it. So I feel like I'm just going to play this game, and once again, we're seeing improvements. Even though the game is clunky, this game is, beyond a doubt, clunky. But it's got some really cool merit, like this. Like, look at the tracks we're leaving in the field. I mean, we're actually making 3D divots. The plow left 3D divots. You saw my trailer bounce through the plow furrow there. You know, that's something that none of the other farm simulators are doing. Even Cal and Crops, which is touting that they're going to do it, have not done it yet. So this game, as clunky as it is, has some ground handling coolness to it. And it has storks. That's a real plus right there. I know they've added some new equipment into the game. I haven't seen it yet, but it's my understanding that they added a new... it looks so good. They've added a couple new tractors into the game, bigger ones, and also some bigger equipment. Now we'll take a look at the store at some point, maybe in this episode, maybe in the next episode. But I'm pretty... They're working on this game, which is cool. Like, I'm excited, even though they've been, you know, like, screwed over by this DCMA thing. They're not giving up on this game, and I hope they continue to just keep pressing forward and bringing us this hopefully great game at some point. You know, I'm sure they probably are getting worn down. It's hard to work and then not make any money. Because the early access allows them to get paid, you know, and so it's like there is a site that still has this game available. If you guys know what the site is, please post it. Somebody was posting a site that actually has Farmers Dynasty available on it. I don't know if it's virusware or not, and I don't really want to post it here myself because I'm afraid that it's going to be, but I've heard rumors of a couple different sites that actually are still selling this game legally. You just can't get it through Steam right now, but it is still available. It might even be Farmers Dynasty directly that sells it, like the company that's making the game. They may have it. The only thing I don't like is, like, it's hard to raise the header. The buttons are different than Farm Sim. It's not hard. It's just it's hard for me to remember because I'm stupid. All right, there we go. I'll lower that. Ta-da! So we're gonna harvest this field, but then we're gonna also do the straw, like the baling, because the thing that I'm afraid is if it rains, we're skunked. Like, okay, so we're gonna full. You can see his ear. Oops. It's hard to tell. You're over. I don't want to dump it on the ground. Done that. Start spilling the grain. Spill the grain all over the ground. All right. Onward we press. This is a huge field. This is going to take me a long time. I don't like the way the steering kind of looks weird. If you don't look at your arms, it's fine. But when you look at your arms, like it's like just trying to do little steering motions, it makes it all wonky. Raise that up. Whoa. Guess I hit a rock or something. This should be the last pass on this side, I would think. And off we go. So we're at the end of the month, I think. What month is it? Is it August still? Yep, August 26th. Was it Monday? We should check out church sometime on a Sunday. That was yesterday. I didn't go to church. I want to see if there's more people there. I think we missed some. I'm going to go back and grab that last little bit. Right? Oh, no, we got it all. Okay, we did it. Look at that. It looked like we weren't getting it, but we did. So. Aside from the funky turning, though, this thing does really have a pretty decent... hey, Chuck and Chuck Co. That's so funny. I was talking to him on YouTube. What is going on here? There we go. I do like the in the cab view, aside from the funky camera moment. Oh. Shizzle sticks. Still on the side of love. All right, I'm going to keep harvesting this field. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Before I took a break here, I wanted to run down to the shop so we could take a look, because I'm going to actually do this farming later on, like tomorrow or tonight when I watch TV, because it takes a long time. So I'll get both of those fields harvested. I think that's where we left off last time anyway, but let's take a real quick run over to the one of these tractor shops and take a look and see what's going on as far as if there's any new equipment, in which I don't know which shops have it, because, you know, there's those 3 different locations. I wish you could see the map. That's the only thing that I don't like about this game, is I wish you could see the map while you're driving. You have to keep like stopping, looking at the map, and then like guesstimating where you're supposed to be going. So let's take a look at the map. Here's where, is that where this car will pick up? New quest available, plow the field. New quest available, transportation. That's cool. We got some quests. Transport, fix one of the buildings. Oh, that's cool. So now these tell you now what the missions are. That's really cool. So you're not just like randomly guessing. Harvester. That's so funny. Okay, where is the dealer tractor vehicle store? I want to go here. Or, well, I guess we'll just go to this one because we're closer. So we'll take the Jeep Comanche. The Comanche. Built with pride in America. Notice it's the only farm sim game that has an American-looking truck. Though this is probably supposed to be like a Mitsubishi or something like that. It really does look like kind of like a Jeep Comanche truck. Maybe that's where the DCMA is coming in. You can't use that. It's too much. Actually, well, it does kind of look like a Toyota or Nissan too, though. I guess. It might look more like a Nissan, especially inside. Once you see the gauges and stuff, they're kind of, I don't know. They're not that American look. They're too colorful. Old American pickup trucks had like white. Oh, look, there's a Lindner. Look at that. And a new harvester, too. That's a bigger harvester, I think, than we had last time. Cool. So we have a second Lindner, 94 EP. Different color. $76,000, or with 76,000 social points, it's less. We'll cruise around to the different dealerships here. I think that's a new harvester. I think the other one was blue, if I remember right. That's cool. Modern cedar. Cool. Oh, yeah, they had that before. Sorry. It's been a while. This stuff's all the same. Bigger plow. That'd be nice. But, yeah, it's a different color Lindner. The other Lindner was yellow, if I remember right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map again. And this time we're going to mark off. Where's the... How many stores are there? How many dealerships? There's that one there. Okay, and then there's that one there. So let's go to this one next. So we're going to turn around and get out of here. We're going to make like a tree and leaf. Make like a tree and get out. Biff Tannen. And get out of here. So we'll do some more missions too once we're done doing the 2 fields. Now that we have a bunch of missions lined up, we can pick those up and do them. Make some money, make some social points. Because the game's not over when the social points are. I think we're going to turn. Go past the road up here, then we'll turn. Sorry, I'm trying to drive with my mouse. Or like with my steering wheel and my mouse so I can see, but it's not working so good. I think if we can cut across here, this will be good. Yep. This does not look like a good route unless you have a 4x4. Hopefully this pickup truck's 4-wheel drive. Arriving at Mary Waters. Interesting. That's all new, like the telling us information about the spots that we're arriving at. How's this guy doing, by the way? 100% full. Oh, he's not using any fuel. Cool. It's a very efficient pickup truck. Oop. I do see, it looks like some new equipment here, maybe? Oh, there's a new baler. And a different colored Lindner. That other one was a 94 EP. So what is this? Is that the same thing? Okay, so we have some new stuff here. We've got a baler. Sweet. So a brand new baler. Square. Oh, it's square baler. Of course, we already have a square baler, but I don't know what we do with this. But that's pretty cool. And what is this? Still a 94? No, 134. Okay. So that one's bigger. And let's check out the final dealership, and then we'll take a break here, and I'll go ahead and get the fields finished, and we'll continue this exciting Farmers Dynasty episode. Map, well, let's see. So pretty much just going to continue down this road. It's the... I can't resist. It's the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter. I was born to walk alone. I think the map disappeared, though. There it is, the button. There we go. Star. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. 'Cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Well, here I go again. Here I go. I just don't have that range. I forget what that guy's name is. It's not Ken Tamplin. What's his name? David Coverdale. Thank you, Brain. Because I know what it means. He's got such a crazy high voice. But a big range, too. Like, he's all over the place. All right. Where is this? 700 meters, 600 meters. I'm thinking we need to turn left, but you never know. It's hard to tell. I finally finished the first Burial at Sea DLC. That was a rough ending, man. But I did get the rest of the BioShock game, so I'm finally going to know the rest of the story. So I've only played Infinite, which is kind of a... Oh, no, it's the same. Okay. We do have the truck available, so we can get materials. So here's the final dealership. Once again, most of the stuff is the same. Looks like we got a tipper that can be covered, though. That's kind of cool. I don't think the other ones had that. Maybe they did, though. I wasn't really paying close attention. It's just a tipper. Big fertilizer, manure spreader, the truck, and another EP, same size. So that must have been the same harvester. I got all excited. Once again, it's been so long since I've played the game. I thought the other harvester was blue, but I guess maybe I'm thinking of the Carl Nubstrapper, whatever it's called. That Carl one from Farm Expert. That one's blue. Carl Nabstrooper, I think is what it's called. Carl Nabstrooper. Yeah, it's a harvester. It's the best harvester in the game. That's because I can drive. Because I can drive again. Sorry. Let me in. Let me home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Actually, we'll just pull off here. Arriving at Homestead. This isn't really Homestead. This is like the wheat field where I work. Anyway, here it is. So I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and get these 2 fields probably finished. I'll do all of it. Like, I'm going to bale them and sell it and all that stuff. You guys have seen me do that a million times. And we'll pick up with the story part of the game. So I will see you guys soon. In 1 second, actually. 3, 2, 1, and... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I have come to the store. Okay, so we finished up. You can see my stats here on the right side. I have finished harvesting both of the fields and selling the bales. I haven't finished selling the wheat, though. There's still probably 20 or 30,000 wheat. The problem that I'm having, probably the most tedious thing that I found in the game, is taking stuff to the bakery, because it takes so long to get, and you have to make like 50 trips with that little tipper. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a vast majority of my social points and my euros to buy a big tipper. It's weird because the cramp actually holds more, but I don't think this hitch is going to work with my old tractor, and I don't want to risk it. I know that this hitch will definitely work with my tractor. So I think we're just going to go with this Flegel. I did test it a little earlier to make sure. The Flegel actually, we're going to use 18,000 social points and 9,000 euros. The Flegel actually still works with the harvester, so we can just use this for our primary tipper. I don't have to use the other one. So we're going to take the pickup truck home, and I'm going to get the tractor. We're going to grab our Jack Deere CB or whatever, the lawsuit tractor, and I'm going to bring it down here, and we'll grab that tipper and take it home. The Jack Bear, that's what it is. Can you see? I love you. Sometimes I do run over the sunflowers. Not usually on purpose, though, but sometimes it just happens. Yeah. Violet, you're silly.
I want to join.
Violet the pilot.
I knew you should try to join each other.
We'll have to mess around with the router settings. Somebody said there's a way you can fix it. I still don't believe it, but.
Can you record the DLC?
Huh?
Record on the DLC.
Record on the DLC? No, you don't have all the DLCs.
Well, we have it on.
But we'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to. Ooh, ouch.
No, we have them on the laptop, Dad.
You have them on the laptop?
Yeah, I made my own map.
Oh, I know, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, but you're playing on my profile. We have. I don't know what the.
I was going with that.
We'll figure it out.
And I use on the DLC. But I thought it did on the kids.
The kids account. So tonight we're going to take. We're going to sell things. One thing I did too. I think I showed this to you, but they have the humidity thing in the. Anyway, I did harvest all the vegetables and start new ones because they grew to maturity. So now we've got a whole new set of plants growing in there. I don't remember how long they take, but it's not super long. A couple weeks and then they're grown. I also did keep back a couple, like a good stacking of bales for the cows. So when the cows are running a little bit lower on food, we've got some hay stored, or I'm sorry, straw stored for them to eat. They consider it hay, but you know, it's straw. Reality. So here's the Jack Bear. Let's go ahead and run down. You do spend a lot of time in this game driving back and forth. That's my only complaint. There's a lot of time spent on tractors, putzing around. I've been using my controller downstairs, but I left it down there, so I'm trying to remember what I think it's the Tiki? Yeah, it's Tiki for cruise. Yeah, this tractor is really loud. Alright, so I'm going to run down there and pick it up. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, ladies and gents, we've arrived at the shop. I'm going to back up here and push this thing up. At least I hope I am. Yep. And she's ours. The Jack Bear can pull this, believe it or not. There we go, get this giant tipper. We're still going to have to make a couple trips to deliver, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. The Jack Bear is really quite a great little tractor. You know, we have everything we need to run the farm now. We don't really need any bigger tractors. It'd be nice to get bigger stuff, but I think this is the one thing we really needed to upgrade size-wise. You know, maybe down the road, obviously the bigger plow and bigger cultivator would be nice, because that's going to make our field work a lot easier, but as of right now, I'm just kind of grinding the field work out, so no, do it for long. No.
Yes, it was, Dad.
No, it wasn't, Goose.
Why?
10 minutes does not fly. 10 minutes goes slow. All right, guys, I'll catch you up at the farm. See you in a minute. All right, we've arrived back at the homestead. Put this tipper right to use. And get rid of that other wooden one because I think it's worthless in comparison. I wonder if we can hook the wooden one to the back of this. Wouldn't that be something? Let's try it. Do 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 do. Turn it off. Turn it off. No, that didn't count. It's not enough. It is in you go. It's pretty in there, but it's not enough. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's good. Do that.
Why are you going through the flowers?
The flowers need to be run over sometimes. This is going to take forever with the keyboard. Trying to get this to, well, it's not that, it's just I need to get this thing over there. Alright, there we go. That might do it, that might do it.
Daddy,
Does it do it? Oh, no, no, come on, come on. It's kind of the rotating. I mean, it should theoretically, oh, yeah, it does. Right? Oh, it said hitch and I pressed Q. Come on. It says it, but it won't do it. That's interesting. Try it one more time. Come on. Hitch grain trailer, Q. It just won't do it. So it can't do it. Dang it. Oh well. So we need to move the grain trailer because it's in the way, obviously. So maybe the hitch is too small. By the way, we got these two fields manured. That one still has about a quarter of the way to go. But each day we get enough manure that I can... But I think by the end of the fall, we should have all the fields manured. The downside is they say that if you plant in September, that you'll have a better yield the following year if you plant wheat and canola in September. And so I want to try to get everything done before the end of September, but we may not be able to just because the manure won't go down fast enough. So, yes. Because he's older than you and he's also more mature. And you're a girl. No! Well, that's filling up. You know what? It looks to me like... Hold on. I don't know. I'm not listening anymore. Not listening.
Why do you want an 11? I'm about to turn 11, but I can't have one.
Weird. So the things do start to rust again. That was something that was fixed and it started rusting. Evelyn. You make me crazy. Come on, finish disposing. So when you jump out, it does. All right, so now we're going to take this down to... I love you too, John. What? Are you talking about Sonic the Hedgehog again? John, you're silly. Sonic the Hedgehog. What time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon already. Jeez. What the heck was that? What was that? What? Did you make a noise, or what was that noise? Okay. No. Yeah, I'll say. All right, don't do that anymore, John, please. Hey, John, what did we talk about earlier tonight? Remember? I'm recording. So now it's not the time to be making loud noises in my room. If you'd like to make loud noises, you can go downstairs and make loud noises. If you want to be up here, you have to be quiet. All right, guys, I'm going to run down there. We'll see you once I get down. Be nice to sell this. We got two more loads, I think, or maybe one more load. This thing, I think, holds 11,000. Yeah, so there's probably still 2 more loads worth. But at least we don't have to make 7 trips. All right, guys, I'll see you when I get down there. I wanted to get a quick screenshot here of my tipper, so. All right, so we pull up to the mill here. There's the mill up on the top of the hill. Mill on the hill. All right, take this tipper up there. Hopefully we'll be able to make that climb. It's pretty steep. Hills Mill. She's still got the best price for wheat, so I'm hoping that that continues, but we'll have to keep checking it. John, you better not be eating in my room. You better not be eating in my room. I'm not kidding. Take that out of here. Now. And we're going to dump this out. Is that dumping out? Jeez, that's kind of frightening looking. It's like not. Oh yeah, there goes my money. Sweet. Not too bad. We made some euros. I think we had 42 to pay for the tipper, so we spent, what, $9,000? So we've made back some of the money. I think by the time I'm done selling all this, we will have paid for the tipper. Let's take a look at the map and see what the current wheat price is. I think that probably will have dropped it because we've sold quite a bit. But no, still $5.76 per ton. It's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and head back, guys. But I think that pretty much does it for this episode. I just wanted to share with you the progress that we've made on the farm. So we are into the 1st of September. It's Sunday. I forgot to go to church. Oops. But we got chickens, cows, everything's going pretty good. So I'm going to keep selling this stuff, and then I'm going to start plowing all the fields and getting them prepped. I'll probably jump in here and there with you guys for that. But so far, year one has been, I think, pretty successful considering we have, you know, I'll probably have just over $40,000 of the, I'll probably have over 40. John, I will probably have over $44,000 or $40,000 at the end of the year. I love you too. It's in real life or in the game, John? In real life, it is the 9th of April, 2018. It is 11:33, in exactly 27 minutes, Seth will be 13 years old. It's Monday. In the game, it's Sunday, but I forgot to go to church. Oops. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time I record. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up, and we look forward to seeing you next time.